Hey everybody, and welcome to another Cricut craft tutorial. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would be so delighted to have you as part of my crafty family here on YouTube. Also, go check out my Instagram. I love to post all the crafts that I do, and I tend to give you guys a little bit of a preview of what's coming for tutorials. I have everything linked down below for you guys, so please go over and check those out. I will also be doing some giveaways on Instagram really soon, so you definitely don't want to miss out on those. Now, today's video, we are going to make some custom foil stickers. Cricut came out with their new foil transfer kit, and it is awesome. It's one of my favorite things to play with, and I have had so much fun making lots of designs with this. And with Christmas coming, I thought how fun would it be to add a little bit of flair to the envelopes that I'm sending out with my Christmas cards. So what I've done is made a couple different designs of foil stickers for you guys, and this may be really hard for you guys to see in the video here, but I'll show you guys how to make these and let you guys see lots of close-up looks of them. But they are so easy to do, and you can do this with virtually any sticker paper. I used the Avery sticker paper for this, but I've also tested this on a couple different brands. I used the StarCraft printable vinyl as well, and it worked really well on that too. Sadly, however, I ran out and I need to order some more. I'm going to link both the Avery paper and the StarCraft paper down below. I have been really happy with how both of these worked for these custom foil stickers. Let's go over to Design Space so that I can show you how to set up your foiling for your stickers. To do these really fun foiled holiday stickers, it's so easy. So what we're going to do is use some images from Design Space Access, and you can also use some really great images from some of the other websites, and I will show you some of those here in just a minute. But let's load our images from Design Space. So I just went to images, and all I did was search for draw only, and then I found down here there was some really cute little sayings, and I thought this one that says "May the magic of Christmas fill you with joy" would be a really cute one for a Christmas sticker. I just thought it would be so fun. So what I'm going to do is make this a lot bigger, mostly so that you guys can see it and I can see it, and we'll size it down in just a minute. Now you can cut this pretty much in any shape that you desire, because what we're going to do is take a shape and flatten our writing to it. So what we're going to do is go ahead and choose a shape, and I'm going to do a circle for this because I think it'll look nice in a circle. So I'm just going to make my circle much bigger, and we'll resize this circle once we send it to the back so we can kind of see where our sticker will look good, and I actually think that's pretty good. We're going to change the color of our circle to white so that it has a white background for our stickers. And then what you need to do is change the words "the magic of Christmas" from the line type of draw to the line type of foil. And I like to use the bold point for these. It just looks really nice. Then what you want to do is select both of these, click attach, and then you can size it down to make it smaller so that it's the size you want it for your designs. Now I will say, if I'm making it this much smaller, I might actually change the point, because looking at this, the bold might be a little too bold. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just change the foil point, see what medium looks like. I think medium will work fine for this. So you kind of need to play with your points, but I think a medium on this will look really good. And you can do this with all sorts of images. So we'll just choose another image here from Design Space. And like I said, I like to do the draw ones. You can use any kind you want, but we're going to make these for Christmas, so we're going to use some fun Christmas ones. Let's do this really cute Christmas wreath. I think this one will be really fun. And again, I'm just going to put a shape behind it. I'm going to do a circle. I'm going to go ahead and make my circle a little bit bigger than the wreath. Click send to back for the circle, and then we'll just move this up a little bit. Change our circle to white. If you want to make sure they're fully centered, just select both items, click align, and then you want to do the center option. Then what you'll do is go ahead and change your wreath to foil, and we'll do the fine point for this one. And then you can change your foil color if you would like to. I would like to do this one in the emerald foil. What I'm going to do then is go ahead and select both and attach, and then size it down to a manageable sticker size, or whatever size I would like my sticker to be. Again, you guys can make these for whatever you want. They'd be really cute on packages or letters going out for Christmas time, so you can do anything that you want. One of the keys to finding designs that will work great for these is to look for single line designs. So I just searched the words single line, and I get a bunch of options. So you can scroll through and find what you like. And a lot of them will say they're for pens, but you can absolutely use those on your foil tool as well. So I really liked this one. I thought this one was super fun and would be really, really fun for a sticker, just like a mandala. Now I do have a membership with Creative Fabrica and I love their subscription. It's fantastic. I get all kinds of stuff included and it's great. And you guys can save 30% on your membership by using code Corinne30. So it's CORINNE30. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and click download. And it's going to bring up a folder and ask me where I would like to keep mine. I'm going to go ahead and keep mine in my Cricut folder. And I have a folder all for like the foil quill designs, which is basically single line things. So I'm going to go ahead and click save. It is going to download my folder. I'm going to open it again because they do come in a zipped folder. So what you want to do is select that, extract all, browse, and then you're going to put it in whatever folder you'd like to keep it in. So I'm going to again keep it into my foil quill folder, select folder, and extract. Now you'll see that it has extracted our folder. This is the one that we need, and we need to use the SVG document. So go back over to your Cricut Design Space, click upload, upload again, click browse, and you're going to go into your Cricut folder and whatever folder you saved it in, find the file that you're looking for, and then you're going to go ahead and use the SVG document, and you'll see it pulls that up. Go ahead and click save, select the image, and insert images. Now again, it's probably going to insert it kind of big and kind of weird looking, but that's okay because we do have to kind of play with these a little bit to get them to do what we want them to do because they are set to cut right now and we actually want them to foil. So once we change the lines, it should get rid of all those blacked out spaces. So go ahead and choose foil and we'll use the fine point on this and you'll see that it removes all of those little weird spots so that you can easily go ahead and draw this out or write this out or do this with foil. So I'm going to again size this down and I'm going to do this one in a square. So I'm going to take a shape and we'll do a square. Even though I know it's round, I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it would look like in a square. Go ahead and send to back. We'll go ahead and find a good spot for this. I think that looks like a good size. Again, I'm going to align it. I'm going to center it. And then I want to just change the color of my square to white. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and attach these. I really just changed my square to white mostly so I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. But it's really, really fun. So I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger than the others. And I think let's do this one with red foil because I think that would be really, really fun. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just select the grouping that is our mandala. And I'm going to change the color of foil over to red. That way you guys can see a little bit of everything. This one actually will need to be done in silver foil because I don't own any of the gold yet. But I have a couple of the other colors, so we'll do that. And I think my red is actually more of like a peachy color, but it's still really pretty. And we're going to do this on the printable sticker paper, which is awesome that you can do the foil tool on that. I think it's really, really fun. So we're going to go ahead and click Make It. And our sticker paper is 8.5 by 11, so I'm going to just change the sizing on that. And because I'm using foil and I'm not using the same color on all of these, I am going to move them further apart so it'll be easier for me to place my foil without overlapping. Now what you'll see is the square that it's going to cut around and your foil designs on each of your items. All we're going to do is click continue and the machine will load. Now because we're using our foil tool, it only gives you some options on the front screen because it only allows us to do the foil tool on some things. So what we're going to do is click browse all materials and it'll show us everything that we can use to do with our foil tool. Now I want mine to cut all the way through and do a full like outline cut, or as they call a die cut. So I'm going to use the vellum option because that works really, really well to do a die cut on the Avery sticker paper. So what this is going to tell us is all of the different things that we need to load and then the next things that are coming. So we have to load our foil tool with the fine tip that shows as a one line. We want to tape our red foil to our base material. We want to load our mat, and then it tells us that the upcoming things will be our foil in emerald color, the fine tip blade, then we're going to go to the silver with the foil transfer tool, which we're going to do in a medium, and then we'll use our fine point blade to cut. So I'm going to show you guys how to tape down all of your foil. We're going to use the Avery sticker paper. So this is a printable sticker paper, but you can absolutely use the foil tool and quill and all that on it. It's just plain white right now. I'm going to go ahead and use a cardstock mat for this. And what we're going to do first is lay down our sticker paper. And you want to lay it so you're laying the right side up. So this is the side that it's going to write on. And the first color that it wants is the red, but it turns out I had purple and blue and green, so I don't have red. So I'm actually going to use blue for it because I thought the blue was really pretty. So what you want to do is go ahead and line that blue foil up to the edge there. And I use masking tape. I found that the tape that they sent was a little bit sticky, so I like to use masking tape on mine, but you guys can use the tape that it came with. Washi tape also works pretty well with this. So what you want to do is take your foil and you want to tape down each edge, and you want to tape it down as flat as you can get it. So you just want to try to get no wrinkles in it. I'm going to keep it nice and straight and nice and flat. That way your foil tool won't get stuck on the edge of the foil or anything like that when it's going. And it's okay if it goes over the top over there with your masking tape. That's totally fine. So you just want to make sure you tape down all the sides. And again, you want to pull it pretty taut. You want to get it pretty tight. And I just like to make sure that I have all the parts taped down. I've done this a couple times where I've just only taped down like just the sides and just the edges. I didn't tape all the way down the entire design. And I found I wasn't really happy with the foil that way. It seemed to move the foil around a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and tuck this edge of my masking tape. Then what you need to do is get out your foil tool. And this is probably my favorite little thing that I have. It is a tool holder for your Cricut blades and stuff. So I have this one, and this is how you get the foil tool out. It's just like you do with your regular blade. So I have the medium tip in right now. I need to get the fine tip. So all you do is twist the top and lift it off. And then I have all of my little blades and tips for my Cricut all right there. So I'm going to get my fine blade, which is just has, or my fine point, which just has one line. And then this just goes into the B clamp, so where your regular blade goes. And you just place it in just like you would if you're putting your regular blade housing. So I'll let you guys watch it foil this. It's really, really fun. Now it's time to change out our foils, so it's really fun. So what we're going to do is peel off the blue, and I do try to be careful because you can save this bottom part of the blue if you want to, which is kind of nice. So I try to peel it off really carefully so that I don't damage it, because if I can save it, I'm going to. Because let's be honest, foil is not cheap, people. So I'm going to go ahead and peel it off, and I'm going to peel this one off. And again, when I do this one, I try to hold it down because it's not being held on the sides anymore. And then if I can peel the top one, pretty easy. This one can be a little bit more difficult just because some of it gets stuck under the rollers. So like sometimes I end up with like a chunk that stays on my mat, and that's okay, that's fine. So we'll take this off, and be careful not to get it stuck on the sticky part of your mat because the foil will stick to it. The next one that we're going to load is the green. Now I will say it's important to kind of remember about where on your mat your colored foil parts are going to go, because it won't show you, like there's a big screen in the way. So it's kind of important to pay attention to where you put your design on your mat to put your foil down. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this one down, and I'm going to lay this down. Once you have that all done, you can go ahead and hit the load button, and I'll let you guys watch this one foil. And now that it has finished the green, you're going to do the same thing where you're going to peel off the masking tape. Again, you can be really careful because look at how much green foil you still can use off of this, which is awesome. And again, because it's not cheap, I like to try to save as much as I can when I do these types of things, because total waste if you throw out all of that foil. I mean, it's still good foil. So I'm going to go ahead and be careful as I can with peeling this off. And this one should be a little bit easier at the top because of the fact that the roller part isn't in the way. And I'm going to go ahead and set this masking tape over there. And then you just want to carefully peel that off. Now, see what I said about not getting it stuck to your mat? I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got a little bit on my mat. But it's okay, that's fine. The last one that we're going to do is our silver foil. And this one I need to trim the silver foil down a little bit. And to be completely honest, I'm not even quite exactly sure where I put that silver thing. So I'm just going to guess right there. Again, this is why it's super important to like remember where you place these on your mat. Because if you don't, sometimes it's hard to figure out where to put your foil when you go to put it down. That's kind of the downfall to using like multiple colors on one mat. But once you do this a couple times, using multiple colors on one mat is totally fine. Now, you want to try to avoid getting any masking tape over parts that you've already foiled. So I'm going to let this one kind of not have masking tape on that part and just make sure that I don't cover that with the masking tape. It should be fine because it's mostly going to foil right in this area, I hope. So this will be a nice experiment for both of us here. But it'll be fine. We'll make it work. All right, once you've got that done, you can go ahead and load your other tip. Now it's time to change out the tip of your foil tool. So each tip has lines on it, and we are using the one that has dual lines. So I don't know if you can see that real well, but it has 2 lines. That is your medium tip. So we'll just go ahead and place that inside of our tool. It's all magnetic, so it's really easy. And then just go ahead and set your housing into the holder and click go. I'll let you guys watch this one. Now our last step is to remove the foil here. And you want to make sure you do remove the foil before you go to cut anything, because when you go to cut, it's going to rip the foil. It's going to be a big mess. It won't cut very well. So you definitely want to take the foil off before you do any cutting. And again, there's a lot of foil left over on this one, so I can absolutely save the foil here. So we'll put that off to the side. Now what we need to do is switch out our foil tool for our fine point blade. So you're just going to go ahead and open your clamp, place your foil tool in your little tool holder, and then I'm going to replace it with my fine point blade. Go ahead and place the blade in. One thing to make sure that you know, and I don't know if I told you, is make sure that as you're changing out your foils and your blades and things, you're not unloading your mat, because you need your mat to stay in. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. Now we can unload our mat. I'm going to go ahead and take this off of the mat, and I'll show you our finished stickers. Here's all of our finished stickers. They're really cute. This is the green. So shiny, so cute. And I did these so that you could easily like peel them off the back. These again are just the Avery sticker paper. They work fantastic for this. Here's the one that says, "May the magic of Christmas fill you with joy." I can read. This one came out really pretty. These, again, would be really gorgeous to add to your Christmas cards, Christmas packages. I love these. And then this is the blue. Look how shiny that is. Isn't that pretty? And you can see how small these little lines are. They're so detailed and little, and they did a really nice job. The smoother your paper, the better you're going to have as far as your foil transfers are concerned. But it's really fun to do these. And then I'll show you guys really quick. I'll just peel the backing on this one so that you can see. It's a sticker, so it's really easy to use, and it's sticky, and they're just really gorgeous. And this is just a nice way to kind of add a little bit of sparkle to your Christmas. And again, all I used was some printable Avery sticker paper, and I think these came out great. They were so fun to do and really, really simple, but can really have a big impact on some of the designs that you want to make. You can even use these on cards and things like that, directly on the cards. If you want to put like a foil sticker on them, you can absolutely do that if you don't want to use glue. This is a great alternative to that. If you guys have any questions on how to do this or any of the other fun Cricut crafts, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm always happy to answer those for you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays with the occasional bonus live video. I'll also link everything that I used in this video down below for you guys and where to find it, including this really cute little Christmas mandala design. I just think this was super fun and really easy to do. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and happy crafting.